Hello everyone, and welcome to this video overview of PitBlocks 3D. PitBlocks 3D is a cube-matching arcade-style puzzle game where you manipulate falling bricks of different shapes and sizes. The goal is to stay alive while the speed of the bricks increases over time and to rack up as many points as possible before the pit fills up with bricks. In addition to this, you can also progress through a story that builds as you level up in the 5 game environments, each with its own unique story, style, and challenges. Let's jump into a game and show you how to play PitBlocks 3D. When starting a new game, you can choose from 3 different game modes: Basic, Advanced, or Expert. Each of these modes changes the size and shape of the bricks you have to play with and adjust the difficulty. You can also choose the pit size for the level, width, depth, and height. The pit size, level, and game mode all affect the time that you have between levels. Along with assists, they also affect your score. The smaller the pit size, the faster you'll level, but the faster the blocks will start falling and the harder it will be to get a high score. As mentioned, each of the themes that you play has a unique story that goes along with it. In this case, your captain has given you your first assignment. Your mission is to scout this system and its planets and to ultimately reach the core of the system, the Sun. Your pit has been retrofitted with special hyperspace-capable engines. They need time to cool down, so make sure you keep the engines ready to go by clearing the pit. What makes PitBlocks 3D unique is that you don't just move your pieces or rotate them in one direction, you can rotate them along all 3 axes. You can rotate them around the x-axis, both clockwise and counterclockwise, the y-axis, and the z-axis. This allows for great variety in block placement and position. You can also rotate the camera 360 degrees so you can see the gameplay field from all angles. When the timer reaches 0, you progress to the next level, and in the story modes, you progress to the next area of the story. As you can see here, we progress to a new part of the solar system, just a little bit closer to the Sun. At various levels through gameplay, the player will be given new information about the world around them and their mission to further the story. This is also done through the use of story cards, which are unlocked as you progress through the levels. To help show the difference between the environments and their unique stories, let's take a look at the Painted Forest. In the Painted Forest, you are a treasure hunter sent by Her Royal Highness to recover the lost treasure of the great warrior Redshield, hidden somewhere among these massive trees. It is rumored that only the mystical cubes can open the intricate chest. Her Royal Highness bestowed upon you the rare honor of using one of her most trusted and loyal servants, the powerful green dragon, Verdana. The environment here in the Painted Forest is very different from that of the solar system. You can see the animals and trees along the path. You'll get to know more about them as we progress through the story. We've gotten to level 2 and moved a bit further down the path. On the right, we can see these rats along the broken fence. If we go ahead and pause the game, we can look at the story card for this, and it will give us a little more information about what we unlocked. We came up to level 2, the Nibbling Rats. This entry gives a little more story detail about what our adventurer is thinking as we progress in our quest to find the treasure. Let's leave this treasure hunting behind us for now and jump into the fantasy environment. Disaster is imminent. Our esoteric mages brought us grave news. They say the Leviathan is about to rise and wreak havoc on the peaceful fantasy nation. Citizens and animals alike went into hiding. The roads are empty and the air is crackling in anticipation of the coming storm. You must seek and destroy the Leviathan before he rises. Only the magical power of the cubes can defeat him. As you can probably tell, we set the pit size a little bit bigger in this one, so the time to level is a bit longer out, but it gives us more of a chance to build up some rows and build up our score. A helpful tip when trying to keep your pit empty is not to scatter your blocks all over, but to try to keep them bunched up so you have room for newer, bigger pieces to appear when you may not be ready for them. When changing levels in Fantasy, you ride your wagon through the various parts of the game world, learning new story and new challenges. Okay, let's leave the fate of the mages and the Leviathan in the hands of this capable adventurer and go look at the Ice Cave. This is the world of Alanea. It used to be a green and lush land before the grumpy old wizard cast a frosty cube ice spell that engulfed the entire planet in ice. Centuries have passed and the wizard's edict has never been broken. Thus, the world was renamed Icea for its freezing temperatures and icy views. Alas, the wizard is long gone, but his creation, the once well-meaning dragon Eratea, lives on, corrupted by the spell. In this area, the blocks have an icy chill, as do the minions in the background watching you work. Let's make quick work of this pit so we can advance further into the story. Eratea's minions take notice of your progress. They will be seeking you soon. Beware. For now, new minions have showed up to watch my progress. Will they hinder me? And do I have something more daunting waiting deeper in this frozen land? We'll have to wait and see. For now, let's move ahead to warmer climes in our last area, Volcano. Once upon a time, you were a well-known cube warrior. Times have changed and life has taken its toll. However, once again you feel the urge to cube it out, and the opportunity to prove yourself, the greatest cube warrior in history, presents itself. Enter the Deccan Volcano, survive its fiery depths, defeat the obstacles within, and you may just be rewarded with the title of Ultimate Cube Warrior. In the Deccan Volcano, your pit is suspended over a pool of molten lava. Many dangers wait within on your quest to become the ultimate cube warrior, but we'll leave those for you to discover. PitBlocks 3D contains both local and online leaderboards in every single pit type for various game modes, scores, and achievements. And with PitBlocks 3D containing over 20,000 in-game achievements, even the most dedicated of cube warriors will have plenty to keep them busy. That about does it for our brief overview of PitBlocks 3D. Visit the game at our Steam page for more information, and we wish you luck in your journey through the universe of PitBlocks 3D.